Okay, it's about 6:30 in the morning. It's time for the final hot spring dip. What a fine morning. Okay, that was a good breakfast. You know what's funny is that they have all these interesting things and little trinkets that they give you to eat. But my favorite thing is the poached eggs. Japanese poached eggs, man. They're perfectly liquid. And they've got this, I don't know, soy sauce based broth, I guess? Very good. So, checking out. It's warm. It's kind of a beautiful morning. It's a little bit of a shame that we need to leave. Right, so we're pausing here for a break. We are on the way towards Shirakawa-Go now. We are also heading in the direction of the Sea of Japan, where it has been snowing quite a bit in the past few days. We are starting to see some traces of snow as well. It's kind of cool. So the nice thing about getting a hot beverage now is that it doubles as a hand warmer, because it is quite cold right now, as you can imagine. So according to this map, it looks like we are now in Takayamashi. Right, got one more hour. Went down and got a sweater from the luggage compartment since it's quite cold. Alright, we're here. Okay, here we go. As you can see, we've got a nice good dusting of snow. It is 15th December or so, 16th. It's still kind of early in the season, so quite lucky to have this much snow. This is pretty good weather as well because it's been storming some of the past few days, and I think it's gonna storm tomorrow, So today is actually the perfect day to come. So Shirakawa-Go is this village deep in the mountains. It is, I think, a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of the way that these houses are traditionally constructed. They've got a very unique type of roof structure especially. So these roofs are made out of a kind of grass or something. There's a specific way of construction that makes it resilient against snow and all that stuff. Apparently it lasts like 40-50 years per roof. As idyllic as this landscape is, I'm not sure those guys are having a good time. It is quite cold. There seems to be a persimmon tree, which is kind of cool in the middle of all this snow. It smells of wood fire in here. I think this is a kind of a warehouse, of course an exhibition unit of sorts. So they're doing the usual thing where they take a picture of you and then you get a small photo free, and if you want the larger one you have to pay for it. So there's actually a little fireplace downstairs, that's why we're smelling the wood fire. Floor, not too much going on here. Smoky, kind of precarious floor. So this is Myozenji Temple. I believe what we were at was the temple storage area, and then this is the worship area. So that was the source of all the wood fire smoke. So this is gohei mochi. It's a rice cake. It's a common Japanese kind of snack. Not my thing. This is hirabi, which is the wagyu of this area. So I'm looking forward to that one. Let's see what mom thinks. 好吃
Nice sweet.
啱而啦，基本上
sweet.
Okay, here goes. Oh yeah, beef.
Very nice.
Hot amazake. Perfect for this kind of weather. It's a kind of rice wine, except it's non-alcoholic. It is sweet. It's really nice when it is hot in the winter. Okay, we're heading back now to the bus. Beautiful place. Understated is the fact that it is absolutely surrounded by mountains, which is completely my thing. The bridge actually shakes a little bit, which is exciting. I haven't played with these in a while. It's pretty wet, shavy kind of snow. Okay, lunchtime. Look at this view. That's like a waterfall. So we passed through a whole bunch of tunnels so far. 58 tunnels, I think, according to the tour guide. What we've basically done, I guess, is pass through the central backbone of Japan, which is of course very mountainous, and come out the other side. The landscape is starting to look flat again. We are heading to the western city of Kanazawa. So what you do is you come here, you tell them what you want from the menu, and then they'll tell you to go to a particular desk where you can just stand there, and then they'll serve it, and then you just eat it like that. Oh yeah, that is an expensive but good crab. good. Oh yeah. Shine Muscat. Not bad. I've been to quite a few markets in Japan before. This must be one of the most happening ones, really. Fatty tuna. So I'm actually standing right in front of the stall here, eating from a plate of tuna. It's a strange experience. There are people queuing up behind me, so I feel a little bit pressured. But this tuna is really good. That is a massive strawberry. It was very good. We waited very long for it. Now we need to get back to the bus through the rain.
看你跟谁咯，重点。Unlock only in Japan。那个包包嘛，我们的一般性包包。
Okay, we're actually visiting Kenrokuen, which is one of the famous gardens here in Kanazawa City, in this weather. So, well, it's in the tour, so it's gotta happen. We'll go see. Well, this is a really weird experience. We're all huddled here in the blustery weather, about to go and see a garden. Kenrokuen, though, is apparently one of the 3 famous gardens in Japan and all that, so I guess we'll go take a look and try not to get too wet. So those are apparently the gates of Kanazawa Castle, which has been burned down repeatedly and currently, I think, does not exist. So it's just the gates, which are also not original. They are like newly reconstructed or something. This is not ideal filming conditions for sure. Gotta protect the camera. There's like a surprising amount of people like just walking about though. It's not just us too. So the interesting thing about this fountain here is that it doesn't utilize any pumps and any such fake modern machinery. It uses rather the water pressure difference between here and the source, which is like a lake that is much higher in altitude. So the water pressure causes the water to just blast out like that. Pretty interesting piece of like trivia. And so ends a whirlwind tour of Kenrokuen in more senses than one. Not ideal weather by a long shot, but I think you can see that it is actually it's quite a beautiful garden. I can see it being very peaceful and very zen. Not today perhaps, but it was still kind of an interesting experience, I guess.
Now 我们下一个我们去 station。
Okay, I think they're taking us to the restaurant first so that they can show us where it is, and then we'll have some free time before dinner. Okay, so the restaurant's over there. We are now set loose. We have about an hour to just walk around. Looks like a kind of standard issue Japanese shopping mall here. They've actually got purikura and like a whole alley full of gachapon. So that's quite interesting. Although we all know that the new way to do gacha is by playing a mobile game. We're having Shabu-Shabu and Sukiyaki buffet. Because of course it's a buffet when we're not fully hungry. So for some reason they've got curry rice here as well. And actually quite good curry rice as well. So Sukiyaki is this like soy sauce, sugar based broth. And what you do is you would put beef in it and then you would dip it in the raw egg. And the raw egg brings out the flavor, you know, it makes it really tasty. Try the beef flavor and the soy sauce and the raw egg, it really comes together very nicely. So aside from the curry rice, you can also make like waffles and parfait and stuff like that. Lots of like parfait ingredients here. A little too much food for my liking, but it's pretty good food.
Glang is a 把菇碟套，可能性 below below 25% 啊。
Okay, we're checking in. I'm not sure what the name of this hotel is, but it looks like a nice hotel. Oh, this is spacious. Nice bath. Okay, so we're going back out a bit again. Gonna go look for a convenience store to get a bit of drinks. And I'll take a look at what's outside as well, I suppose. We got kind of a nice shopping street going on here actually. I'm gonna head back though. I didn't have too much sleep yesterday. Okay, so that was a pretty exciting day. I'm pretty bushed, so I'm gonna go to bed early, I guess. See you tomorrow.